Assalamualaikum. Hi, my name is Zulhilmi. So for today short video based on my understanding for chapter 3, that is assessing, or in other words is evaluating the facility and equipment needs. So based on the slide that Miss have provided us, I have break the slide into about 7 to 8 points. So the first point I will, based on my understanding, first as a sport facility manager, they have their own task. So the tasks have been divided by 4. That is, first, number and kinds of user group. So they need to know, or in other term, as a sport facility manager, they must know how to delegate the task well. And second, specialized program activities conducted. They also need to know and give the program activities that conducted based on their specialties, and then also know what will the pros and cons for every program that will be made, and the most important is seasons the program conducted, or annually, or keep on frequently do an inspection or assessment towards the program that conducted, so that we can improve in the future. And second is towards the benefit of assessing facility equipment. Based on the slide, it stated that it is implement or modify the philosophy of the sport facility manager and develop long-term plans. So in order to achieve these two kind of benefit, they provide four method. That is program modification, physical construction, renovation, and equipment acquisition. Yes. For the third one is for this part, it contains of two category. First is determine the facility needs, and another one is equipment needs. So for the facility needs, it is divided by 3, by characteristic, level, and the info. So characteristic of user group that will use this kind of facilities is first based on their matured level, age, their motivation and interest. It is more focused on their self-actualization of themselves. Then the level of program, we have 2. That is highly constructed program and unconstructed program. And usually this info, if we have this kind of info from our customer or our client, it helps the manager to schedule the activity more appropriately, correlate and consider the ease of the equipment based on the characteristic level of user group. And also for safety, they will adequately for the size of the floor, ensure the facilities are appropriate, and if overlap occurs, manager will help to avoid the conflict. So the fourth one is comparing facilities needs between sport. So this one, it is more focused on what kind of purpose you are using. Okay, so usually we have difference between a team that are competing and practicing. So determine the equipment needs. The equipment needs, first we have categories of equipment that is divided by 2. That is capital equipment and comparing equipment needs between sport. Yes. So capital equipment, it is more permanent or fixed equipment that is more to nature. However, the expendable supplies and materials are more to materials that have a short life and requires replacement. And lastly, the cost effective way to share equipment. So in other terms, one of the most conserved way for us and effective way for us to use the equipment by saving costs. First is joint use, usually for instructional and sport equipment. Cost sharing, instructional, recreational, and intramural equipment. And lastly is bid or bulk purchasing for, usually is for instructional and recreational purpose. Yes, we can see at our recreational lab, for example, like our kayak or bicycle, usually we will be buying at purchase to get a much more conserved, more cheaper price. Lastly, the equipment needs to fund the source. First is annual supplies, organizational join, booster club support, contest revenue, investing revenue, and give. So as a conclusion, I think assessing facility and equipment needs is very important for facility manager due to short and long term goals. So bye bye.